Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And have a nice day to my lecturer, Madam Asmufa binti Ibrahim. My name is Muhammad Azim bin Khalid, class DIF2A, number ID BMI 2403032.
My name is Muhammad Danish Faris bin Shahrizam and I am from class DIF2A. My ID number is BMI 2403008.
Assalamualaikum, nama saya Raja Dani Farisha binti Raja Syahrum, nombor ID BMI 2403026.
Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Shazril Hakim bin Sharma Nizar and my ID number is BMI 24-03-028.
So, for question 1, we need to calculate the price elasticity of demand for the iced latte. In this case, I use the formula of PED, which is percentage change in quantity demand divided by percentage change in price. So, I use the formula to calculate the PED, which is 800 minus 1000 divided by 1000 and times by 9 divided by 11 minus 9. So, the answer will be negative 0.9. So, because we need to find the PED, we will convert the negative to positive and the final answer will be 0.9. Based on the calculation provided, the price elasticity of demand for LOKL coffee is found to be 0.9. Since this value is less than 1, we can conclude that the demand for LOKL coffee is inelastic. Inelastic demand means that consumers are not highly sensitive to changes in price. When the price of the product increases, the quantity of demand falls, but at a smaller percentage compared to the price increase. This indicates that LOKL coffee is either a necessity or a habitual purchase for customers, making them less responsive to moderate price changes. However, although the decrease in quantity sold is not drastic, it still has significant implications for total revenue. To further justify the interpretation, we can look at the change in revenue. Before the price increase, the price of a cup of coffee was 9 ringgit and the quantity sold was 1000 cups. This resulted in a total revenue of 9000 ringgit. After the price was increased to 11 ringgit, the quantity sold decreased to 800 cups and the total revenue dropped to 8800 ringgit. This means that the business experienced a loss of 200 ringgit in revenue despite increasing the price. This shows that even with inelastic demand, the price increase is not always beneficial since the higher price led to lower revenue. It suggests that customers may be reducing their purchase frequency or switching to alternatives. Even if slightly, therefore, it is not advisable for LOKL coffee to maintain the new price. Although the demand is inelastic, the loss in revenue indicates that the current pricing strategy is not optimal. It would be more beneficial for the company to revert to the original price or reduce it to attract more customers, increase sales volume, and ultimately raise the total revenue. In conclusion, understanding elasticity is crucial in setting the right price, while inelastic demand gives the impression that price increases are safe. The actual impact on revenue must be carefully evaluated and seen in this case.
So, untuk income elasticity of demand iaitu YED, question 2, calculate the income elasticity of demand for organic rice. So, formula untuk YED ialah new value tolak dengan old value bahagi dengan old value darab dengan 100. So, first kita kena cari dua iaitu change in income and change in quantity demand. Change in income and change in quantity demand ni formula dia sama je. Contoh dekat soalan tu 5,000 tu new value and 4,000 tu ialah old value. So 5,000 tolak 4,000 bahagi dengan 4,000 yang tadi old value tu darab dengan 100. So dapat 1,000 per 4,000. So bila dapat 1,000 per 4,000 darab 100 sama dengan 25%. Sama juga macam change in quantity demand dapat 50%. So YED kita adalah change in quantity demand bahagi dengan change in income. 50% bahagi dengan 25% sama dengan 2.0. Interpret the result and explain what type of good organic rice is. What should the store consider is it future planning? So the interpretation dia is YED adalah 2.0 yang tadi kita kira tadi tu jawapan dia, which is greater than 1. Organic rice is a luxury good. Second, this means that the consumer income increase, the demand for organic rice increase more than proportionally. In the future planning suggestion, in my opinion, the store should consider expanding the supply and variety of organic rice. They can target high-income customers or area with increasing income level.
For question 4, there are two formulas I will use to calculate the price elasticity of supply, PES. The first one is PES, which means price elasticity of supply. The formula is percentage change in quantity supply divided by percentage change in price. The second one is also for PS, and I will use this formula for the calculation. The formula is Q2, which means new quantity, minus by Q1, which is all quantity, divided by Q1, multiply by P1, which is all price, divided by P2, which is new price, and minus with P1. Okay, now let's see the calculation. Okay, so first we do 700 minus by 500 and divided by 500, multiply with 45 and divided by 60 minus 45. So the answer for the PES is 1.2. Okay, now let's see the next question. Interpret the result. The price elasticity of supply, PES, is 1.2, which indicates that the supply of Musang King durian is elastic. This means that the percentage change in quantity supply is greater than the percentage change in price. When the price increased from RM45 to RM60 per kg, the farm was able to increase its supply significantly from 500 kg to 700 kg. This suggests that the farm has the capacity to respond quickly to change in market price, possibly due to the availability of resources, short production, and efficient production methods. So now let's see implication for the farm production decision. Okay, first one, farm can increase supply effectively when price rise, helping to maximize revenue. Secondly, resources such as labor, land, or materials are easily adjustable, allowing flexible production. Thirdly, cost of expanding output is manageable, so increasing supply does not heavily increase expenses. That is all for me, and thank you.
So let's begin with the definition. What is XED? XED is cross elasticity of demand, measure how sensitivity of demand for one good is to the price change of another good. We use this to understand whether two goods are substitutes like Pepsi and Coke or complements like printer and ink. I will present a case study on cross elasticity of demand, or XED is the short form we call. As we know, XED is a concept used to measure how the demand for one product reacts and when the price of another product changes. Alright, so here is the real life scenario we get from the question. Is a fast food chain noticed that when the price of fried chicken dropped from 12 ringgit to 10 ringgit at a competing chain, their weekly sales of grilled chicken burgers dropped from 2,000 units to 1,600 units. This is raised the question, are these two products substitutes? And if so, how strong is that relationship about these goods? Okay. Alright, so refer to the graph. The graph shows the positive cross elasticity, which is if the coefficient is greater than 0, an increase in the price of a particular goods leads to an increase in quantity demand for another goods. So this graph shows substitute goods. Example, from the graph we can see price of product X increases from P1 to P2, while quantity demand for Y also increase from Q1 to Q2. Thus products X and Y are viewed as being substitutes. Alright. To be clearly, that's a strong signal that two products are directly competing substitutes. Alright, that's all for the graph. Okay, I've done with my explanation about the step calculation about this XED. So I will continue to the next question, which is what does this value imply about the relationship between the two products, and how should we do if the fast food chain respond? Right. So in my research, I can tell three things, which is the first one, the relationship between these two products are substitute and shows the positive number. Okay, that's number one. The second one is when the price of fried chicken falls, many customers switch from grilled chicken to fried chicken. Alright, you know, right? And the last one is the relationship is to elastic, because meaning consumers are highly responsive to the price changes between the two products. Okay, Alright, before I end this presentation, here are some options that should consider about the fast food change, which is we have to do strategic response to maintain the market. Here are some of the options. There are total 4 options. The first one is adjust pricing. The second one is differentiated the product. And third, increase customer loyalty. And the last one is innovate the menu. Alright, I will explain one by one these options. Okay, the first one is adjusting price. This option can be short-term response. Example, we can offer temporary discounts or combo deals on grilled chicken burgers to maintain and stay competitive. Alright, like consider a buy one free one, or bundling with drinks or add on with fries to make that worth value. Okay, the second one is I will explain about different the product, which is the level of medium term response. We can highlight unique features of grilled chicken burgers, such as being healthier, grilled instead of fried, or using premium ingredients. Like as example, emphasize quality and health consequences branding to reduce direct comparison with fried chicken. Right. That number 2. Number 3. We can increase customer loyalty. Like we can launch a loyalty program. Example, such as like collect points. You can get free burger after 5 purchases. Yeah, it's a cool, right? Okay, another that we can use mobile apps or social media for promotions and personalized deals. Yeah, and the last one is innovate the menu. We can introduce new flavors or limited edition grilled burgers to get the interest of customer about our new products innovation. About the innovation of this product. It is because we can consider cross-selling with other preferred menu items to make it harder for customers to switch. Alright, so the conclusion is the fast food chain should recognize there is a direct competition with fried chicken sellers. Instead of just reacting with price cuts, it should combine smart pricing with branding and innovation to retain customers and build long-term loyalty.